Well, Disney is not having the best year. Hello, everyone. I am Mecha Random 42, your favorite YouTube harpy. Just got a couple little reports here about Disney. And, well, gee, Disney's accused by a whistleblower of inflating its revenue for years. Revenue in 2008 through 2009 financial year could have been inflated as much as $6 billion. Former employee claims, well, holy crap. Disney's been accused by a whistleblower of inflating its revenue for years in the Parks and Resorts division, according to a report from MarketWatch on Monday. Well, I have MarketWatches. Is this the one? This is the one, but it's not centered as much. It's really not centered as much. So we're going to go with theirs, though. A former Walt Disney Company accountant says she has filed a series of whistleblower tips with Securities and Exchange Commission, alleging the company has materially overstated revenue for years. See, that's a lot of stuff that kind of goes along with some of the other things I've been hearing. Remember with the whole movie tickets and, people buying out. Now, this is all alleged. The only proof we have are pictures of empty theaters and things. We don't have the actual accounting books and stuff, but we were getting reports all over the place that they were getting these, these group ticket packages, and then nobody would show up, right? Nobody would show up to the movie, so they would buy 25 tickets for Captain Marvel. And then none of those 25 people would show up, but we don't know who is buying them. And that could very well be a PR company. That could be private people. That could have not even happened at all. But that's some of the reports that I was hearing with Captain Marvel, is that, a lot of people would buy movie tickets online, never show up. And that's how you would get it. But that's not necessarily falsely inflating. That's just buying your own product, in my opinion. But and we can't confirm whether or not that actually happened 100%, but there's quite a few. Go watch some of the videos on it. I know I've made videos. I know a lot of us have made videos. Bounty Into Comics has been covering it. Back to this video, though. Back to what's going on here. This is kind of hilarious. Sandra Kuba, formerly a senior financial analyst at Disney, Revenue's Operations Department, who worked for the company for 18 years, alleges that employees working in the Parks and Resorts business segment systematically overstated revenue by billions of dollars by exploiting weaknesses in the company's accounting software. Oh, that's not good. That's not good if this is true. Again, this is all alleged, that this is just a report. This is just what's going on the internet. Kuba said she has met with officials from the SEC on several occasions to discuss the allegations. A spokeswoman for the SEC declined to comment. A Disney spokesperson said the company had reviewed the whistleblower's claims and found that they were utterly without merit. Ooh, so, yeah, Anytime they I guess no matter what they would say, we'd be like, ooh, you're either protesting too much, that means you're guilty, or you're silent, that means you're guilty. Kuba's whistleblower filings, which have been reviewed by MarketWatch, outline several ways employees allegedly boosted revenue, including recording fictitious revenue for complimentary golf rounds or free guest promotions. So they're reporting that as revenue. Just keep in mind, remember with the American Eagle Outfitters, you would buy $50 of jeans there and you would get a free Captain Marvel ticket, which came out of a promotional budget, but then they also used as the bottom line there. A lot of this stuff is starting to we're starting to see some parallels. There's some patterns here. Another alleged action Kuba described in her SEC filing involved recording revenue of $500 gift cards at their face value, even when guests paid a discounted rate of $395. Those add up over time. Those definitely add up. Kuba has also alleged that employees sometimes recorded revenue twice for gift cards, both when guests bought the gift card and when it was used at a resort. Oh, wow. So yeah, if people do that every time, let's just say they're instructed to do that, it's no different. Okay, this reminds me of way back in the day. I worked at Taco Bell when I was like 19, and they would say any of the money that you find in the drive-thru at the end of the night, just throw it in the drawer so you're over. that's kind of what this is parallel to, only that money's actually there. Wow. Because, that's how companies act. They want to make their numbers look better, no matter how they can get those numbers. Sometimes revenue is recorded even though a gift card was given to a guest for free following a customer complaint. For instance, according to the whistleblower's allegations, Koopa's filing alleges that the flaws in the accounting software made the manipulation difficult to trace, though the consequences could be significant. In just one financial year, 2008 to 9, Disney's annual revenue could have been overstated by as much as $6 billion. That's unlikely. I don't think that's very likely, but I mean, you never know, right? You really don't know unless they go in and actually see where the discrepancy is. Parks and Resorts business segment reported a total of $10.6 billion. Now, stay tuned. There's more proof that Disney does inflate their... You know what? We'll just go into it. We'll go into it right now so I don't lose you guys. Disney World needs Galaxy's Edge to succeed. This is coming from the Motley Fool. Now, here we go. If you scroll down here, right, this is what's really, really interesting, is that Rick, the person who writes this article, this Rick Munarriz person from the Motley Fool, right? He's writing an article saying that Disney World needs Galaxy's Edge to succeed. Pass holders preview for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge kicked off at Disney's Hollywood Studios in Florida this week. So we're writing, hey, we need this to succeed. Don't let this fail. Right here in the article, though, he owns shares of Walt Disney. The Motley Fool owns shares and recommends Walt Disney. The Motley Fool has the following options. I don't understand any of this stuff. They also have a disclosure policy. Well, that's great. Not everybody scrolls down and reads these things. So when you see these articles like, oh yeah, see, Brie Larson's fans love her, or Brie Larson's co-stars love her on the set of Captain Marvel or something, or you see, yes, this Disney made a lot more money. Keep in mind that all of these news sites are so easily proven to be shills at times. Well, not all of them, but most of them you can probably trace back to, they're owned by the company. Look at comicbook.com. It's owned by CBS. So of course it's going to write all kinds of amazing and positive comments about Star Trek on that site. So of course all these Disney owned sites or Disney influenced sites like this one, they really are in it for themselves. They don't care about us. They want to get as much money as they can quickly. Who cares about the long-term consequences? Who cares that, you're going to destroy the brand in the long run with ruining it with all these remakes if we can make it look like we're doing better? God, this is something that happened all the damn time in retail. They would make it look like you did a lot of work. I would do markdowns and stuff on one of my jobs that I worked retail for many, many years on. And they would say, oh, as long as you print them, it counts as marking them. So go ahead and print all the stickers because it counts how many you ticket and how many you print. And you would just see rows of stickers in stock rooms just to fudge that they had done the work and they hadn't done it because they didn't have the hours. But those managers would stick around for about a year. Every time they would stick around for about a year, they would change up enough stuff just to get the numbers, say, see, look what I did for this, so they could move up to the next job or the next department or the next department store. Sometimes they would move over to different companies. And that is so spookily, eerily the same as what I'm seeing with a lot of this Disney stuff, where they're just saying, oh yes, we're doing good. And then what? They'll go and move on to the next company and the next company. Look at J.J. Abrams. Now he's off to Warner Brothers. So how many of the CEOs and how many of the executives do they jump ship like that? Do you have people in managerial positions in corporate, like theme park, Disney entertainment, who are doing the exact same crap as retail? Now I got a lot of years retail and I know exactly the tricks they did. This is very, very believable to me. Is this believable to you guys? Do you think this is true? I don't think that $6 billion is very realistic of that seems a little high, but who knows? Like, who really knows what damage was done and how much fake revenue they've reported? I mean, look at what happened with Galaxy's Edge in general. They're saying the park attendance is down, but revenue's up. how high up is the revenue, right? I've done videos on it. Like how much of stuff and junk and things and food and snacks and souvenirs are people actually buying at Galaxy's Edge that they're getting so much more money? Right? Are they doing the gift card stuff? Are they double ringing things? Are they what kind of crazy shady stuff are they doing over there? What do you guys think? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. I am Mecha Random 42. Sorry this is a little longer, but there is a few articles to go over with this. I will see you on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye! Thanks for watching! If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!